the ideal distance to win those fights.
All right. The last pick here, the jungler.
This is the fun mini game that we like to play with Aura Fire.
Yeah,
Who's going where?
Yeah, who's going where? All right, there you go. Who's going where?
What do you think, Onwawa? Have we? All right. Do they already have a jungler in their composition? Well, they're gonna. What? Onwawa, we said this so many times before. We want to see the Atlas. Finally, the Atlas in MPL ID. We saw this in PH actually already, and it worked out pretty well.
It worked out because there is some adjust coming in for the passive of Atlas.
This is amazing.
Yeah, there you go.
Kufra jungle, by the way.
Kufra gonna go into jungle? Okay.
It should be with that composition, but all right. Now I have to ask you the question. Who do you like better?
Oh, of course. I like Aura Fire more. Yeah, Fluffy, EXP, high, jungler.
I feel like they might lack in a bit of DPS though. The only real big source of DPS is the Yves and the Brody. Somewhat not too difficult to deal with from RRQ. I think their composition has more security, but obviously this is a very scary composition coming in from Aura Fire as well.
Wait. Is that Kufra in the jungle or Grok?
It is Kufra.
All right, it is Kufra. I was about to question myself.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, into the portal we go for game number 1 between RRQ HOSHI and Aura Fire.
Oh man, from the draft I'm gonna have to say I like creativity and I'm gonna have to go with the Atlas because we've been waiting for this pick for a long time, but already Vin playing aggressively against this team. Oh my god!
He gets chunked down real bad.
Whoa,
Now will be taken out. First blood for Facehugger.
Yeah, look at the passive coming in from the Atlas there. It's just freezing out this Finn. He can't go anywhere.
They read him like a book. That was a very, very intelligent play, but Albert will be the one picking up the little Wanderer.
Oh, he goes in aggressively still though with those cables. Going in towards Godiva. He's not done yet, but High comes in, knocks him up, but Albert will still go aggressively again and again.
Who's going to be able to get this, actually? They both are trying to contest for this. High goes in, Retribution takes it away. Albert wasting a little bit of time there. He knows he doesn't have the Retribution, but he still goes in aggressively for that camp.
All right. And one failed attempt from RRQ HOSHI. And look at this. Even though like Aura Fire, they are lacking in terms maybe of the burst damage, but they have the body, the sandbag in front of them as well. So Kabuki probably like will having a free hit from behind.
Right, possibly. And looking at
kind of question to pick because again, they have so much dive from the side of RRQ. It's going to be really, really easy for them to counter this Yves. But so far, I think with the front line that they have, they're going to be able to create a lot of space for the Yves to play.
And so like Yves is one of the best hero for Facehugger.
It's a comfort pick as well, especially because the Yuchong is still available. Fluffy will ward charge out of a 1v3. And so far, it's been very, very passive. But once there's a bit more levels, once the ultimate starts rolling in, I think match will start picking up.
Yeah, especially for Aura Fire because they have Atlas here with the Fataling. And right now, yeah, Godiva with the Conceal, the Rapid Boots will gonna go covering his teammates. He will become the sandbag here as the first guy who opened the team fight.
Well, both teams are actually going to look to contest this first turtle. Both teams are actually equally good as well when we're talking about the early game presence and their brawls. But yeah, both teams, they don't even want to fully commit onto something just yet. RRQ, they have a little bit better pick though, Arashi.
Yep, they have a bit of a better pick. And Vin can actually engage with the Iron Hook, but he gets engaged on instead. Godiva goes in, but Fluffy with the wild charge lands on Godiva. The combo! That's a double kill for High! And R7 taken very, very low. He gets taken out as well! Triple kill for High!
A triple kill for High! Oh my lord! That's what we said about the Atlas! That's the Fatal Link combo, and that's why you need to respect it. No purifies from RRQ will mean that Aura can do whatever they want to them.
Yeah, with the full CC like this on Aura Fire, they will try to make a ton of engagement in the early game. They would love to go for the 4v4, 5v5 because they have the tools, they have the CC, especially this is an area CC.
It's all AoE crowd control, and honestly, I don't think RRQ expected it. It came out of nowhere. Vin now will be stunned again, but with 3 members around, that will still be pretty okay. Aura is just setting up for the next big team fight, man. RRQ needs to find a solution.
And you can't just Iron Hook Atlas because Atlas, when you got him Iron Hook, he will just counter Fataling you.
It's not a good, yeah, that's why I really like the Atlas
that is
here.
not Purify.
Absolutely. You can't really target anyone because everyone's a tank. You target one guy, the other guy comes in crashing, and that's another combo wombo.
Yeah.
Albert, He has to maneuver really, really intelligently, and this is all going to come down to the positioning of the carries. Albert, Clay, and Skylar, they need to play this perfectly, because if not, this one miscalculation in that position, you're going to get fatal linked.
Yeah,
I
wow.
think spacing will be important for sure here. And honestly, Omawa, if they can't win any team fights, what options do they have?
From RRQ HOSHI, doing the split push is very, very good because the option from RFI, they are lacking in terms of the mobility.
Right.
Yeah,
As
they
you
don't
mentioned.
have it, and RRQ HOSHI, they have this funny. Ooh, okay.
The pressure from RRQ still, they still want to make that play happen. Albert going in 1v3 though. Facehugger almost gets taken out, and everyone reacts to cover. And this is what we mentioned, the vulnerability of the Yves in those team fights.
Well, remember what we said about Aura Fire here. Well, technically not us, but Onyx. When they were able to beat this team, they said Facehugger is the main man. Once you get him down, Aura actually struggles a lot without that mid control.
Yeah, but I do not think that there's the option right now for RRQ HOSHI. Facehugger is on the safest places ever because they have 3 heavy tank hero here, Fluffy, High, and also Godiva.
Any kind of wrong mishook from Vin will actually mean an engage for Aura, so it's a very difficult spot. But Albert going in under the turret, Ruin Revolution is popped up to try and save his life. Albert takes him out, he gets out as well!
My goodness, the baby alien. I actually started to question him there, but that was a brilliant, brilliant play going back in. Even Aura didn't think that would happen.
Wow. He just got caught off guard there. And Aura's still looking for a chance to come back, but right now, it's just quite difficult without any objectives to try and bait RRQ HOSHI into those fights.
Yeah, I think that Aura Fire. They do not think that Albert will dive in like that. Who would think that? I mean, like, there is already the real manipulation just to helping getting more shield and still failed for Facehugger to survive. But right now, still for Aura Fire advantage because they have the turtle. And if we are seeing in the item Facehugger with the Enchanted Talisman, I would love to see some damage item maybe from Fluffy. Legion Sword perhaps after this one going into the BOD.
This is going to be a very, very good match to watch. And Aura Fire, they're looking to collapse once again. Vin goes in.
Surprise from Vin onto Godiva, but the Ruin Revolution is popped up to try and back him up. Albert is actually caught in a weird spot. He gets Godiva. He slides out, but he is being chased by everyone else. Kabuki goes for the kill. Counterpart Memory takes him out. 2 for 1. The tank for the jungle and the other roamer as well.
Oh my god, once again, High. He actually gained so much HP there. They might look for a dive onto Skylar, who doesn't really have any maneuverability aside from that flicker. But they're just picking turrets left and right, mid lane and the top side shoved in. Turtle is going to be the target for them with a 3k gold lead built up.
Yeah, what's kind of scary is that look how many assists that Godiva already have right now. It's 6. He is always the one who is making the initiation.
But he is now going to be suppressed, knocked up, blown up, and now RRQ striking back. Oh, Aura actually turns it back around though. R7 gets taken out as well. That's 2 for 1 right now, and Aura is not backing down at all.
You can't go for picks against this kind of composition. They're all tanks. You target one guy, the other guy will come in and simply just knock you down. Look at the engage that Fluffy was able to do. That wild charge hit.
With the Tyrant's Rage, and the Ruin Revolution is popped up as well. Skylar is very low. He manages to survive, but that was a very scary play from Aura Fire.
This is scary. They tried this back when they first met, to, look for scraps on the floor. But Aura, they're just 2 steps ahead of every play RRQ makes.
And there is no Purifier. This is the one,
Exactly.
Right? There is no Purifier. They can't counter anything from Aura Fire. If there is the ultimate is already ready for Aura Fire, they could make an engagement. And this is what Aura Fire do. Look at the position here at the bottom lane. What happened? They're just waiting invaded inside of the orange buff.
Now, what can RRQ HOSHI do? If they go in carelessly, that is a full engage happening. So this draft just allows Aura Fire so much more initiative. They can do whatever they want. RRQ is forced to actually wait and see what Aura will do. Albert now going in though, very aggressively, but Aura instantly responds.
This is what we expected from Aura in the first leg when they met up. They're going to be able to use that flexibility in their draft to get the better, to get the advantage, I feel like, in the game. But in the first leg, the meta was not with them. They couldn't pull off these kind of strats. This time, though, it's a completely different story. RRQ, they had to pick up the Fanny. If they didn't, it's going to be Kabuki with a Fanny.
Yeah, and Kabuki right now with a 2-0 and 1. I mean, like, this is the best that RFI can get. And look at the position. Albert should be careful.
Oh, wild charge, Tyrant's Rage, killing spree for Kabuki.
Oh
my
boy.
goodness. When you're able to do this to Albert?
Oh boy, oh boy. Look at but what I really like from Aura Fire is that they are playing this like a team. Look at their movement. They're just walking as a unit right now.
Well, their advantage is team fights. They stick together as 5. And so far, RRQ HOSHI, they just don't have an answer. The split push was possible, but right now, Albert is falling further and further behind as Lord will be taken by Aura Fire.
Hai is 1 level ahead of this Fanny. Arashi, you know how crazy that is? You're on a Kufra who isn't supposed to be able to clear as fast as someone like a Fanny, but he's 1 level ahead. He didn't even bring the Lettuce emblem, the Demon Slayer emblem. He's going full tank, baby.
Yes, the full tank and going into the dominance eyes of the defense. This one for Hai. So I think like Aura Fire, they are reading this patch really nice.
Look at Kabuki with the Wind of Nature as well. Right now, Albert going in and one-shotting him is not even a realistic option. Yip as well, facehugger, already with a bit more physical damage, so Aura Fire is ahead of the curve for sure.
Can they one-shot Aura Fire? I do not think so. And the positioning right now, Aura Fire is just waiting there. Once again, they will try to make an engagement with a 5v5 situation.
They might just go for a huge dive later on with the Lord already approaching. Godiva going in aggressively. Skylar will be the main target. Flickers out of that situation. Aura will regroup in the mid lane, trying to get that turret as the Lord is still approaching.
Objective conversion is the name of the game. Aura Fire, they look for these crazy engages, but it's all just a setup for that turret siege in the mid lane. They also got the Lord up top. Fanny is going to try his best to, split push and divert the enemies, but that's not what Fanny was made to do. You can't really take these turrets. And Aura Fire might just be able to maybe even end the game here if they get a combo wombo.
They get a combo wombo indeed. Bien will be the first target, most likely. But right now, with the Lord, they're going to slowly but surely take away the first turret. The second turret as well. Rune Collision, SH popped up. R7 goes to try and stop that. And now Fluffy is very low. Godiva is low as well. That is 2 kills for the side of RRQ HOSHI. The Lord is now the second target. But Kabuki is very low. He still is able to get 1 more kill. Shot down by Skylar, but he gets traded back. R7 tries to go for more. But Facehugger and Hai will be able to kite out of it. 2 base turrets, but 3 members taken out for RRQ HOSHI.
Even at 1 HP, Kabuki is still a menace. He uses the Wind of Nature to bait everyone forward, and he gets the kill with a torn apart memory. You can see the pressure from the side of RRQ. I don't think they've ever been in this predicament here. 2 base turrets down and a 5k gold lead for their opponents.
Yeah, I'm seeing like from the instant replay by Samsung Galaxy A series, it is a little bit too dive in for Aura Fire, but they are still taking the advantage here with the 2 base turret and also with the kill point from Kabuki.
But I mean, we always talk about how this is dangerous because any team doing well against RRQ needs to be very careful. Iron Hook does land onto High, but again, it is a tank. But Fluffy goes in with the wild charge, gets Clay. He actually flickers out. He's gonna get engaged by the Fatal Links. Skylar will be the next target. He gets taken out as well. Vin is the next target. Immortality is popped, and that will be secured. Albert goes in for the big play, but he can't do anything. 3 members down for RRQ HOSHI. Aura goes in for the end. R7 goes in with the Red Dragon Storm. Kabuki is hitting the base. That will be game number 1 for Aura Fire.
What is going on here? A very fast game. A very convincing way to win the first game by Aura Fire.
Nah, man. Everyone just stand up and clap. That was class from Aura Fire. What was that? What a beautiful draft and even a better execution. My goodness gracious. What?
That is unreal.
It's a 12-minute game against RRQ.
Yeah, I mean like this is the fastest time RRQ HOSHI lost the game, I guess.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, they usually, as we mentioned earlier, usually once they get locked into their base, somehow they'll just find an advantage. That is where they're at their most dangerous. But Aura just read through all that, and they were always 1 step ahead. It never seemed like RRQ was in any control throughout the whole game.
Yeah, but remember that RRQ HOSHI, they are not playing this bad. It is that Aura Fire is the one who is on fire right now.
Absolutely. Aura Fire out-drafted them. They out-executed them as well. I don't know. RRQ, yeah, they didn't make mistakes. I don't feel like they made a mistake.